Mesres unyadrene ya no bomodi na share. Not like it and keep your comments coming. Send a bit of a bit me ako nenim. Yensuya de kakra. Yeah. Soul Baby. Soul Baby GH. Mimwakwaba. And Jemfria for Johnson Mwakwaba. I say greetings George Jemfua. Medasi bebre. Mesre. Me sisu biemu se unyadrene ya no bomodi na share na like it. And keep your comments coming. Send a program no a bit me akonenim. Ye ba besua de. Ye ba besua de. New force and so me mwakwa about say rise freedom fighters. Rise. Okay, new force. Yate. Yeah, that's a new force. Right. Ebusia says say the news are viral on social media. Asamoah Gyan ni book ya o launch no na anui omampani Akufo-Addo ne Kennedy Agyapong ene Ghana mpanimfo binum etitirofo binum ekwa ase na enam so omampani krato book no a copy of the book for a year 100,000 Ghana cedis, which is 1 billion old Ghana cedis. Na Ghana fo binum asum ka ho asem se enti so yempanimfo we sika pa timito book ba ko 1 billion ena omo entimi enfixe yakwan emayen omo entimi NCC Ghana emayen omo entimi ensolve problems a Ghana for enem ema Ghana for yempanimfo they have enough money to buy a single book worth 1 billion old Ghana cedis or 100,000 new Ghana cedis ena omo entimi NCC Ghana kasa asika no Ghana for binum dream say yempanimfo no ebetimi use sa asika na de two boreholes on Pwama communities are almost any so any ade and so on and so forth. Eti me baby breaking it down. Na ya share and answer more muti no obi enya ne ho ntiase na Ghana fo nyina so enya omo ho entiase. Yen hyase e wo se obi bia tiase se ewiase ankasa no muntie mi pa o. Ewiase ankasa no abrabo ayebwe. There is something we call interest. Muntie mi pa o. Right from the day you are born. So when you edu level bia, you begin to have your own interest. So you go to school, you are going to school because of your own interest. So pejuma because of your own interest. Nia oye wasasi so, nia oye owiasi bia no oye as a result of your own interest. Muntie mi. So life without interest is a useless life. In what study, the Russians have interest, the Americans have interest. The British have their own interest. The Canadians have their own interest. And they are ready to do anything possible to protect their interest. Asamoah Gyan, Otina say eye na dwen say or book alanchino. Asamoah Gyan had his own interest. Muntie bi pa. I'm building a point. Me pese mote sa ensem we nyina say from a different angle or a different perspective. Asamoah Gyan, emra Otina say or book no. Like ono ankasa won the interest ni enti ya ode ye ni all ya na say ni enti ya ode trust our book no Asamoah Gyan extra book no one book na otro ye no all launch no the main purpose was to sell himself to the world because book no eye ono ne biography 81 or turn ne ho e dia ma Ghana for or turn ne ho e dia ma ewiase. Number 2, to make profit. Mind you, launching of a book a business. Muntie mi pao. To launch a book a business. There is no difference between launching a book and movie premiere. There is no difference between launching a book and launching a music. Launching na Asamoah Gyan na or launching a business or no ankasa e what the interest. Now, Asamoah Gyan who say the interest is about making money out of the book now. What trono? Or you're not just any sadia. Me invite a here for, but rather me invite a sikafo. Ghana penny for omu ensem will be because omuna bet me at a book no worth billions of Ghana cedis. Etimosha Asamoah Gyan invitation now or the ma Ghana penny for no. He didn't consider party affiliation. He didn't consider tribe. He did not consider religion. He did not consider anything. The only thing he considered is if the people that he is inviting have the cash to buy the book. These are the people that Asamoah invited for the launching of the book. No? Number one, Kennedy Agyapong. Ghana has a Ghana Sikafua. You cannot leave Kennedy Agyapong out. Kennedy Agyapong is an NPP member. Entiamfani say Emposebia Asamoah NDC niya. In inviting Kennedy Agyapong, no, Asamoah did not care about the party affiliation of Kennedy Agyapong. Maybe the point that free baby. I'm a Ghana for you now when I'm Asamoah now the core interest was to make money out of the book he has written. And the money that he's supposed to make, he had to invite people who have money. Whether you are NPP, whether you are NDC, whether you are Santini, whether you are Northerner, whether you are Ewe, whether you are Gyan, whether you are Nanumba, Dagomba, Sisala, Asamoah did not care. They say, me invited they have the money to buy the book. I will be able to make profit out of it. And he invited Kennedy Agyapong. Now, after inviting Kennedy, and I call Otum for a say to Swanim. Or call Otum for a say to Swanim. Ghana House in himself. Or take a course so Otum for say to Suyobia. Ninsem will be Nana Wosika. Nana is able to buy Rolls Royce. Gold that year to Asantimemuno. Nana has royalties in that gold. Nana is a rich man in Ghana. Nana Wosika. Say Asamoah Eto nsa friend Nana. Asamoah will be able to sell one single book to Nana for at least or not less than 100,000 Ghana cedis. The next person Asamoah invited, enemy be money. Oba no share. The next person Asamoah went to invite is the former president John Akufo-Addo. Now, John Akufo-Addo, Ghana has a whole Ghana Sikafua. You can never leave out John Akufo-Addo. John Akufo-Addo is an NPP guru. Obia obeti Ghana for Nina and him on the NPP ticket. John Akufo-Addo is an NPP member. Embrana Asamoah Auto and Safred John Kufuor. One way who say John Kufuor is a member of the NPP Debbie. One way who say John Kufuor is an account Debbie. One way who say John Kufuor is a Debbie near or dream one say John Kufuor has money. So if I invite John Kufuor to my program, John Kufuor will be able to buy the book at an expensive price for me as Asamoah to be able to make some money for myself. The next person that Jan invited, and let me be money rough. The next person that Asamoah invited is Freedom Jacob Caesar. Freedom Jacob Caesar, so a young man, also was Ghana pa. Young men in Ghana who are very influential, who have the cash. Freedom Jacob Caesar is one of them. Freedom Jacob Caesar, whether it's an NPP, whether it's an NDC, no matter who he is, no matter the tribe he belongs to, Asamoah did not care about the tribe. Asamoah did not care about the party affiliation. Asamoah did not care about where Freedom Jacob Caesar comes from. The only thing Asamoah cared about was Freedom Jacob Caesar has the cash to buy the book. Send a buyer or no Asamoah no. Obet me, I'm making money out of the launch of the book. No. Now, the next person here, Asamoah tones are free. Asamoah invited the lovely daughter of the late Jerry John Rawlings, Zenator, Dr. Zenator Rawlings. And Asamoah eto nsa friend no. Dr. Zenator Rawlings so you be an insem will be or a fine woman. Asamoah Dr. Zenator Rawlings is a member of the NDC. Emmanuel Adebayor not on sa friend no. One way who say or NDC ni o de yem fa ne say sempo e bia. Asamoah NPP ni a. Emmanuel to on sa friend Zenator Rawlings no. One way Zenator Rawlings party a obi longe muntie bie pa o. One way the tribe say or eweni. One way who say or the daughter of the late leader of NDC. One way who say Zenator Rawlings is a member of the NDC. One way who say Zenator Rawlings is a member of parliament on the NDC ticket or under the NDC. One way who say the only thing Asamoah cared about is Sika obetimi enye free Zenator Rawlings because mind you book na Asamoah or Lanchino, it was his interest first. His interest first.
his interest first. Ewiase. Saoba bra anasa uti wiase. Na se you fail to do everything possible to protect your interest. You are a useless human being. Listen to me carefully. Me, I have my interest on social media. That is why I have aligned myself with other bloggers who equally share in my interest. Obi to say, David, Dr. Red, Edis Halfway, there are people who are also preaching the same message. There are people who are also at least fighting for the same interest of Freemind family. Therefore, me when they say, if I align myself with these people, you become a formidable force to reckon with. Area say everything is all about interest. So warrior a interest. Niau ye bia a interest. So bia juma a interest. Therefore, we have to learn to fight for and protect our interests. As Ghana for so I was say, yesia bibi a free sa Asamoah Gyan book ya or lanchi yemu. Na Ghana for so yen team emo ye interest ho ban. Yen so na ye toma China for no. Is it in favor of your interest as of mine and answer is against our interest? Yes, na ye toma Ghana for no. Are they in favor of our interest as a nation or they are outside of our interest? We have to learn and understand the fact is say the interest of the Ghanaian is paramount. The interest of the Ghanaian comes first in each and everything we do. The next person that Asamoah Gyan invited, the next person that Asamoah Gyan invited was a former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. John Dramani Mahama is an NDC member. John Dramani Mahama wabeti omampenida on the ticket of the NDC all planning to say in 2024 obesa ba bejina as Ghana mampeni ama Ghana for atoni swaba emana Asamoah Gyan auto nsafre John Dramani Mahama no wanwe ekua odom wanwe party odom wanwe tribal free say oyisi sala ni anaso free no Ghana wanwe ho ni awodwe ho ani say if I invite John Dramani Mahama to my program, John Dramani Mahama has the money to come and cough out to help me as Asamoah Gyan make money from my book launching. So, the interest of Asamoah Gyan was paramount. The interest of Asamoah Gyan supersede every other interest during the book launch of Asamoah Gyan. Now, the next person that Asamoah Gyan invited, was Yankasaye Niabema Bola Ray, SKA Boles, etikasiye. Bola Ray, Bola boy. Bola Ray so you be a Ghana haye can be the mua. Odi mua kotinepa. Obi bia himself Bola Ray osika. Bola Ray is not a poor man. Neither is Bola Ray a hungry man. Bola Ray, so NPP ni, so NDC ni, no matter the tribe or political affiliation, Asamoah Gyan did not care. The only thing he cared about is if I invite Bola Ray is not a hungry man. Bola Ray can buy one book for at least not less than 50,000 Ghana cedis. Therefore, Zenator Bola Ray betimia bua ama menyesika. The next person that Gyan invited was our own president, Kwaku The Traveller. Omampeni Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, aka Kwaku The Traveller. And na Asamoah Gyan eto ensafre no. And many others. Your friend say Adebayor money adina. Asamoah Gyan eto ensafre mo. And na Akufo-Addo eto book back for 100,000 Ghana cedis. Now I know na aspect controversy in Ghana, and most Ghanaians are of the opinion say, how can Akufo-Addo take 1 billion old Ghana cedis to buy a single book? Kwasa Ghana for do na enya insomponom. Ghana for do na ebre. Ghana for do na enya even common daily bread. It can't be a problem. Now, mind you, 1 billion old Ghana cedis, is no money for Akufo-Addo. This one, no, we can't accuse Akufo-Addo say, well, we sika and editor book, no. Even Akufo-Addo, without being a president, I know for sure say 100,000 Ghana cedis was no money for Akufo-Addo. Besides, the salary and then the allowances are original. 100,000 Ghana cedis no falls within the salary range and the range of his allowances. Anyway, no, yentime nka say Akufo-Addo we sika and na odiakwakoto book every Asamoah Gyan ho. Yentime nka ne saa. Nemom Samoka say Akufo-Addo nim say Ghana, you have so many problems, ɛna wagya ato hɔ atam 1 billion ɛde akɔma yɛnua bɛma Asamoah Gyan dia ɛno no mo point na emom ɛhɔ no ne enti a akɔkɔba ne saa ne sɛ Asamoah Gyan onya business mentality ɛna ɔlanchi ni book and he saw beyond politics. He saw beyond NPP and DC. He saw beyond tribe. He saw beyond those things that you and I are unable to see beyond. And our tone suffer it through no. And our ultimate convince you omo book back 1 billion. You cannot blame Asamoah Gyan. Once I more complaining is as a result of the fact is say Ghana for bread and I must say ye man penny etimi atam 100,000 Ghana cedis ede ama Asamoah Gyan just to receive a single book in ye. Sa me no me no so as Ghana for no say yet not say edwin ho say what is the interest of the Ghanaian? Say ye to aba penny for Ghana for your interest and saying your interest in ye. Say ya kwan ya enye no ye mpanimfo no ensiesie maye. These are some of our interests. Mami yi kran kire mo. These are some of our interests as Ghanaians. Anytime we vote for leaders into office, your interest, this is one of them. Motion you na Syria. Ya told you my day so.
See, ahano, yes, ahani is a kwabre. A kwabre is down. Minia MP or what say pa just so general crowd won't just you. Yes, I say ni say you. And they say no small video ever say Anamwa South. I kwabre South. And South. And on we chat. Minia kwabre South near the Abado and say oh sha say na to. Yes, ahani omo municipal assembly omo yeden. Omo si ni foforo. Na me se Kumase pa baby a ote kokoso na anything say 2 for 1 for the didi watem no because osha nyoma e kwaso ana se wo ye panyin a wote na fie ma kwada we na nka ne ye bu na nka we fo a woka ho baby a ni party o de mo he baby a me de nante municipal assembly ba be si no menua municipal assembly na ye chacha ro de ko fa ho ne ntanchira mo e fo mo ba fa road ni so se mo jimi na se mo de musumu nsenya ansa me say ye be ka no kwa na kire mu nyina ya na down Minia, so what you know, crowd, say your MP so, say any MP so, say your him for, say any him for, Obaha Basa, Minia, maybe I mean, chat on I almost your friend saying, assembly members, then, almost office in ye, Munsen ye, almost office in ye, oh, shame him, Hanu, check one papa to one office war, no more quiet feeling, or shall zoom line of 40 in the bus in the Siano. Now, let me take you to their road. Let me take you to their road.
Yes, now. Video ya may actually one of our interests. Now, this again is one of our interests. Say ye to aba penimfo your interest as Ghana for any. Say ye bema yanasi ye penimfo behwe esiesie yakwan. Say port hosa e wo yakwan so nyina ye penimfo behwe etim esiesie. These are the core interests in tia ye to penimfo so aba. And I say, to aba penimfo. This is the interest of the Ghanaian. Sanya, the interest of Asamoah Gyan was to make money from the book launch, The interest of Ghanaians in voting is to elect leaders, These are the interest of the Ghanaian. Interest. This is one of our interests. This is one of our interests. What would they wear quite city here? Why would they wear quino SIA brown? In Futron Kwana Yeku Ghana for the Omo cast and nam a quine bonny so. Less than 1 month, now the car or workshop, now a book car, now a says car. These are our interests. Say, and penning for na year to obey you or mono. Or want to be Ghana, mine or Ghana pen Ghana for so enya or Maya a G or Maya a conducive enough for every Ghanaian to live and thrive. This is the interest of the poor voter. This is the interest of Ghana for ye to aba penning for your interest in ye. It is ye to aba some penning for na yen so ye ma your interest no anya paramount. In the first place, to yen tinase ni anwe ho say e di enti na ye to aba penning for ye to aba penning for se na be ya on be better your life se na be ya and your man I say oh how are yen Ghana for your name no yen penny for no betimi asolve ya ma yen na Ghana for so etim enya abraba esefata o Ghana and no any interest based on that inti and I to penny for so about each and every 4 years and he said ye to aba eyi penny for let our interest be paramount. Sanya Asamoah a man interest a paramount in tia or to unsa friend penny for irrespective of your party. So ya DC, so ya NPP, so free northern region, so free voter region, so ya Kenny, so ya Wani, and Brana Asamoah or to unsa friend or mono. He never considered any of those things. The only thing he considered was his interest, which was to make money from the launching of the book. Et yen Ghana Fonso, yen shia bibi free montia siese, sayenso, yeto aba eyin penifua, let us come together and protect our interests. So yen disini, so yen pipini, no matter the party affiliation, sem penifono yen nia, ebebua Ghana for nyina yen som, nebo, si yeto aba yi penibina se, any policies, any ma or yeno, emwa Ghana for emwa Ghana mining tumpongwa. Let us all come together and not defend that particular leader. They say now, Akufo-Addo Ghana for nyama mpani. Se Akufo-Addo ya dia emwa Ghana for. Se Akufo-Addo ya dia emwa Ghana for nyina ebema ahonchire aba Ghana for so. Whether you voted for Akufo-Addo, whether you are an NPP member or whichever party you belong to, you have to be able to see beyond your party. Let your interest come first in this situation. Let your interest come first. Let your interest be paramount in this scenario. Sanya Asamoah man interest paramount no sabepe na yenso se ye to abayi mpanimfo na se mpanimfo no enia nenti a ye to abayi omo se omra meye no se mpanimfo ne bana se enya sa na omo ya. Let us first of all consider our interest. And what is your interest? Good roads, good hospitals, good schools, potable drinking water, constant supply of water, constant supply of electricity, clean environments. These are our interests as a people. Eti Asamoah on man interest edi nanim. Ena ema ni winnie the heart of empenifo no. Eno na enam so a ema Akufo-Addo eta 1 billion old Ghana cedis. Editor a single book from Asamoah Eti minu mienu as voters and so say my interest in so paramount. Akufo-Addo will no longer take 1 billion to buy a single book, but rather Akufo-Addo will use that money to serve our interest. Tiamie pao. Nietia more complaining because mo say sa 1 billion no Akufo-Addo could have used to solve your problem. Matthias here, Asamoah was smart. And I would be convincing Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo at 1 billion editor a single book. And to me also as voters, as citizens, say ya maya jeye juma aya smart. Na say ya man penifone ti asiye say our interest first and penifone comes second. Abribiano. And penifone will rather use that 1 billion to serve our interest than to go and buy a single book at a book launch. Are you getting the picture? Are you getting the point? But in this case, Neti Akufo-Addo turn 1 billion into a book. Now one friend says Ghana man and I say one far more Ghana for the NDA because Akufo-Addo nim say Ghanaians don't even know their interest. Akufo-Addo nim say Ghanaians don't even recognize or respect their own interest. They rather sit on social media and fight for him. They rather sit on social media and defend him. They rather sit on social media and fight for NDC and PP. And untina obit me jina kumasi kase ya die. Kumasi mind ye na ye for NPP for so kofa aponchi okoto anase ojan crab jina ho in the name of NPP ya beto amano. They speak like that because they don't even know what their interest is in politics. Ghana for they speak that way because they don't even know their interest in politics. Yampani for their interest in politics is to make money for themselves. Listen to me carefully. Me say abraba ayeboy ewiase ya yewe. It's all about interest. Yampani for their interest in politics is to make money for themselves and their families. Politics juma. Akwese nya okwakoba juma na ya faw. Na ya ka kire o say faw CV bra interview after going through your CV and after the interview, they say okay, they say that you are you have been hired for the job. Bosumi biya aketua say ni na obeje. Yen penny for no o man pedi Akufo-Addo nia o yen adwuma enti se ofa Ghana for busika edie bibia ensese Ghana for moba monsem ma no there be because ayabu na musika na ode odidi is adwuma na say ode yes ade no. What he must say, Akufo-Addo, even if he built an ultra-modern hospital for Ghanaians, stop clapping for him, stop hailing him because Sikana Oyusu yen enyani bottom sika Ghana for nyina sika. Akufo-Addo has been employed. Say, ye gold na ye ton, ye resources, ye koko na ye ton, Sikana a free mubano. Ye ntime nchema Ghana for nyina in the common sense in wahu. Anka after selling our gold, after selling our cocoa, after selling our coffee, sasika ye Ghana for nyina de ntinko se ye chesika no edigu Ghana for nyina council mu e ma Ghana ni bia nya ne share nanso ye tena ase hu se no si ye ne saa oman no so ebede to mponsa de a ye nto abanyi pani na saa pani no ye mfa sasika ne hye ne nsa na sasika no onfa nye enioma ebeboa ye Ghana for nyina. Entene sikana mu dia sha Akufo-Addo nsa no ene dwuma na odidi no don't clap for him. Sikana o use no eye wa sika enti onye ahwia ebro so onye bibia ewiase hu bi da. Monte biye pa. So when you vote for them, you have employed them to come and serve your interests. So if they are not serving your interests, try to see beyond politics like Asamoah did. Try to see beyond NPP. Try to see beyond NDC like Asamoah did. Now, free say Asamoah all lanchi buku no. And American or NDC ni. And anka NDC for nkwan or to safra mo. Make or akan ni. And anka akan for nkwan or to safra or mo anka Asamoah couldn't have gotten that amount of money that he got from the book launch. Asamoah recognized his interest and he worked according to his interest. So we as voters, we as Ghana for we must sit down and realize our interest in politics. What is our interest in politics? Bibi say yempani for survey. These are the interests that we have in politics. Say Bibi say yempani for and survey and my yen not Ghana for and say bye bye to some of these things. Ghana for NTB anchor bye bye to some of these things. These are our interests as a people in politics. Maybe some of you might not know your interest. Today I am opening your eyes. I am educating you for you to know your interests. These are some of our interests. Schools under trees. Yemafra omote the form esuade. Yempenin foreign so my. This is the interest of the poor taxpayer. This is the interest of the poor Ghanaian. This is what we all have to fight for, irrespective of your tribe or religion, political affiliation or whatever. This is the core interest of the Ghanaian voter. Ye nara when ye she. Ye na when ye pay. Anameboa and ye nano yemfa NPP samon ton chain yemfa NDC samon ton chain yemfa Mahama ho samon ton chain yemfa Akufo-Addo ho samon ton chain na yanka ye humbom as Ghana for and fighting for our common interest. Sebastian dia in Ghana's parliament the moment you see meaning say nientia omo kan no serve the interest of each and every member of parliament. The moment you hear our MPs saying yeah in parliament, na a dear dance here say, Nientia omokan no, serve the interest of each and every parliamentarian. In Tian Ghana Fonso, a dear beer a serve your interest biano, whether you are NPP, whether you are NDC, so ya Santini, so ya Kwapimni, so ya Dagomberi, so ya Eweni, no matter your political affiliation, let us consider our interest as a people. Let us consider our interest as a people. They know their interest in politics. That's the most painful truth. Say, they know their interest in politics, but Ghanaian voter does not know his or her interest in politics. Enuna hayen, enuna dienya. Enuta yempeni foni buye faso no. Enuti na yempeni foni buye faso. Enuti ena yempeni foni faye nyeshedu because they know their interest. We the people voting for them, we don't know our interest in politics. And I made sure your interest, in case you don't know. This is the interest of the poor Ghanaian or the poor voter or the poor taxpayer. These are our interests. Say yakwanya enye yempeni for ni siesie. Wenti ana Ghana ni bi ato aba. So ya NPP ni, so ya NDC ni, so ya Kwapim ni, so ya Santini, so ya Weni, so ya Dagombe ni, no, so ya Fantini, so ya Nkran ni, no matter who you are, so ya Nzimeni, wenti ana Ghana ni bi ato aba. And he say aba bi ba. Na se nienti agane ni bia to aba no sa aba ne nye sa de na. Why must we defend them? If we defend them, we fight against our own interest as a people. Listen to me carefully. If we defend yempenimfo no, we fight against our own interest as a people. Do you not understand the point I'm building? So don't be mad at Asamoah for selling a book for 100,000 Ghana cedis. Don't be mad at Akufo-Addo for buying Asamoah book for 100,000 Ghana cedis. No. Be mad at yourself for not knowing your own interest in politics. Be mad at yourself for not protecting or fighting for your own interest. This is the interest of the poor voter or the poor taxpayer in Ghana. Say I'm penning for no betimi aboa na yehu bibi say wo Ghana biem. So about time na ne mam yenu hye na chi na also head pan and son watimi anya aduane bia di. This is the interest of the poor voter. Waiting na wo to aba. Waiting na I mean whether you are NPP or NDC, waiting na ye to aba yi mpanimfo. What you must say waiting and na ye to aba yi mpanimfo. Say ye mpanimfo no solve this problem for us. That is the interest of the poor taxpayer, the poor voter. The NPP voter has the same interest as the NDC voter. Listen to me carefully. Let me even take this one out. You see my face clearly. The interest of the NDC voter is the same as the interest of the NPP voter. The interest of the NPP voter is the same as the interest of the NDC voter. The interest of Asante in politics is the same as Ebefo, is the same as Nkrifo, is the same as Dagomba, is the same as Northerners, is the same as every other tribe in Ghana. It's when it comes to your interest, let us learn to protect and fight for our own interest. Because that is the core interest of the voter, of the ordinary voter, the ordinary people, the citizens. Do you now understand the picture? That is why America will keep being America, because they know their interest and they do everything possible. Even if they have to kill their own to protect their interest, they'll do it. Because they know, say, life without interest is meaningless. Life without interest is meaningless. That is why a woman will fight to protect her husband, because she has interest in the man. If you cannot fight to protect your interest, then you fight for nothing. You have nothing to live for. You have to die and be buried in peace. Yeah, life is all about interest. Identify your interest in life and protect it. Asamoah was able to identify his interest in the book Lunch, and he played according to it, and he has made money from it. What is your own interest in politics? What is your own interest as a Ghanaian? What is your own interest as an NDC foot soldier, as an NPP foot soldier? What is your own interest? When you are say, young Ghana phone na ye trust ni adwen ho. When you are say young Ghana phone na ye trust ni adwen ho. Russia is protecting their own interest in Ukraine. That is why they say anybody who interferes in their special military operation in Ukraine will receive a lightning fast response. Almost say, Adie Bia, and I say, oh my Bia, Ombe Ukraine say, Omuni Russia for air kumbiano. Then Russia will better kill everybody on this planet that will sit down and not fight for their interest. So life is all about interest. If you don't know your interest, then you have no business in life. Listen to me carefully. If you don't know your interest, if you cannot fight for something, if you cannot stand for something, then you have no business in life. Better die and go back to where you came from. Life is all about interest. Asamoah identified his interest. They know their interest in politics. What is the interest of you, Ghanaian? What is the interest of you, the average voter? What is the interest of you, the ordinary citizen? This is what every Ghanaian have to sit down and ponder over and think about these words that I've said here. And that's how we will continue to make a mockery of ourselves. Akufo-Addo better use 100,000 cedis to buy a book than to drill borehole for you, because he knows you don't know your interest. That is why you fight for him on social media. That is why you do everything possible to fight for him and to protect him, because you don't know your interest. And then I'll put a challenge to you, say, sit down as a Ghanaian, sit down as a voter, and identify your own interest in politics. And that's how they are. You better break rough. Now, Breno so I Breno. You penny for them brew. Akufo-Addo mbre. Kennedy Agyapong mbre. Asamoah Gyan is Akufo now. Mbre. Me no me no bre, because me no me we are the poor people without interest. We don't even know what our interest is in politics. That is why they take us for granted. Let us wise up. Let us wise up and fight. Let us come together collectively, no matter which party you belong to, whether NDC, NPP, Tribe A, Tribe B, or Tribe C. Let us put those things aside. Muslim, Christian, let us put those things aside and come together and fight for our own interests as a people. And yes, minor. Now, so the poor citizen, the poor Ghanaian will suffer more than any other person in the country. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Rita Nagala, thank you so much. J upon me, that's Bibre. Charles Abba, sense is prevailed. Thank you so much. Say nothing. So I see those who are fighting for Akufo-Addo and his Azan NPPs are funny, very funny people. Yeah, indeed. Jennifer Adobo, you are right, 100%. Thank you so much. Don't tongues and so I say, and also the crying emojis. Naba, don't cry, don't tongues. You have to just sit down and realize our interest as a people and fight collectively for our own interest. So, Brujan, so thank you guys so much for the love, for the support, for sharing, for your comment, and for your likes and everything. All this help to make the program at least go far. Send a Ghana for you now. Ebetimi who and the pa ye what Emma Ghana for. Ahaya and up medium ebesi. Send ya muina munim no meeting at the chairman Freemind. Macram.